Trees are dying. It's not a good situation right now. There's no doubt about that. And today, the radar, unlike yesterday, is almost completely free of rainfall. There is one lone little shower out in Mason County. Let's take a closer look at that. It's over the extreme southwestern portion of the county there. Maybe a couple more trying to develop just southwest of Mason, but that is it. A far cry from what we enjoyed yesterday. Out in the hill country, I showed you the tower camera from our local view a few minutes ago, but out in the hill country, our tower cam there showing the clouds trying to build up just a little more, so that would explain why we're seeing a little shower out there in the Mason County area. You're looking right across Llano County here, so you know, maybe a couple of folks out there before sunset will get lucky and get a little rain to cool you down. You need it. In Austin, it's 100 degrees. We're forecasting 96 in our evening planning forecast for 8 p.m. and for the 10 o'clock hour tonight, decreasing clouds and about 90. It is 100 on the money in town, upper 90s to the east, upper 90s back to the west, 99 in Georgetown. It does feel hotter today with the humidity out there. The heat index readings are up around 103, 104 degrees, so it could be worse. It's a little drier today than it was yesterday. 100 degrees at Mabry and 99 out at the airport with that partly cloudy sky and a wind of 6 to 14 miles per hour currently. Sunset 8:32 tonight. Mole count has been back up with a little increase in tropical moisture that we've seen over the last couple of days, and it's still high today at 1835. Let's get the tropics out of the way here first, because it's a little bit interesting today. We now have our third tropical system of the Atlantic season. Tropical storm Cindy was born this afternoon way northeast or east-northeast of Bermuda. Tropical storm Brett continues to spin down here about 480 miles west of the Bermuda area. Brett will continue to do what we've been talking about, move off over the colder waters and dissipate in a couple of days. 45-mile-per-hour tropical storm. And Cindy is going to do the same thing up over the colder waters of the North Atlantic here in about 3 or 4 days, become just an area of low pressure. We do have a hurricane on the Pacific coast. Dora, look at that system. That's now a major hurricane, second of the Pacific season, with 115-mile-per-hour winds. But Acapulco, Puerto Vallarta, going to dodge this bullet as this system moves right at parallel to the coast. Cabo, there in the Baja, not out of the woods necessarily, but Dora probably going to miss that to the west too. Big surf and rip currents there on the west coast of Mexico, however. Back here, upper 90s to the north, 100 or above. Back to the west, it's hot all across Texas today. The heat ridge, while we've seen it move up to the northeast, it's still so strong and our drought so terrible that we just can't seem to get any cooler. We still have that little flow coming in off the Gulf of Mexico because the ridge is situated up here. It feels hotter today again in Omaha and in Minneapolis and in Chicago right now than it does in Austin, Texas. So because that movement has taken place in the center of the ridge, we still have hope for an isolated shower the next couple of days with this easterly flow coming in off the Gulf, but hope is about all we have, and a little bit of that with less than a 20% chance in our forecast now over the next couple of days. So tonight our overnight lows will fall back to about where they have been, mid to upper 70s, and tomorrow these are conservative here. I think we'll be at 100 degrees or above, at least in the Austin area. 78 tonight, some low clouds late. Let's go 102 in Austin again tomorrow. See no reason to believe that we wouldn't get there again tomorrow afternoon with that 10% chance of a rain shower flaring up. 10% chance on Friday, 10% chance on Saturday, and temperatures not likely to fall below 100 degrees in Austin for the next week or more. Those overnight low temperatures, too, remaining very warm. Just not seeing any sign of change in the pattern quite yet.